Hello. In this video I will demonstrate how to access Visio 365 after you have purchased a license. I will also show where to find the cross-functional flowchart that we will use in this class, the orientation for our activity diagrams, how to add and widen swim lanes, alongside other best practices. At the Microsoft 365 Copilot homepage, search Visio in the search bar. Select and click. This will navigate you to the Visio 365 homepage. For the purposes of this class, we will use a cross-functional flowchart for our activity diagrams. You may notice that cross-functional flowchart is not an option available immediately on this homepage. Navigate to the 3x3 square labeled All Templates. Select and click. At the top of the new page, you will now see Cross-Functional Flowchart. Highlight and click Create Blank and a new tab will open with our template. Notice how our activity diagram is initially in a horizontal orientation. Find the Cross-Functional Flowchart tab on the ribbon. Click. Navigate to Orientation button and toggle to change our orientation. Head to the Design tab next. Ensure that the orientation for our Design tab is set to Landscape. Also ensure that the theme being used is the Visio Black and White Simple theme. This is best practice. To insert swim lanes, there are three main methods. The third tab in the Shapes window contains a swim lane shape. Click, hold, and drag next to your existing swim lanes. You may also navigate to the Cross-Functional Flowchart tab. There, you will notice a button called Swim Lane. Click to insert a swim lane. You can also insert a swim lane by clicking the small gray triangle visible at the bottom of the activity diagram on the margin of another swim lane. To widen swim lanes, highlight the swim lane by clicking on its title once. Notice the white node that appears on the midpoint of the swim lane margin. Clicking and holding this will allow you to adjust the width of the swim lane with your cursor. Please ensure to sufficiently widen your swim lanes so that no shapes overlap with the borders or margins. Finally, let's talk about text. By double-clicking the diagram title or swim lane titles, you will highlight the text inside. Let's change the title font size to 24. Titles should be 24 fonts so that when printed, it is legible. For now, I'll type Example Activity Diagram. Finally, let's change the font size of the swim lane titles to 18. Remember, double-click, change font size, then type the title. Again, this should be standard so that printable copies are legible. That is it for this video. Please continue with the next video about shapes, connectors, connector tool and select tool toggles, and text within shapes or on connectors. Thank you.